first pitch coming up. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And we're underway in Baltimore. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Ward running hard to get it. And there's one down. Foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. One down. Now it's Mookie Betts. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
So Mookie Betts with a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
That one fouled off. The 0-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Lead runner around second. The relay to third.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. High fastball, even a little above the zone.
O'Neill on his horse. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Now a relay to the plate. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here in Baltimore. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport digging in, Gunnar Henderson. And a 1-1.
Ball too high.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Batting second, left fielder Taylor Ward.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ground ball. Out at the plate.
You're out.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Rutschman off of first with two away. Quick toss to first. And he's back safely. Another throw over. And they're keeping him close. And that's the second disengagement now. Here's the 0-1. And that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
And they'll do it again. The 1-2.
Ball.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run shot, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 2-1. So 2 down. Jeremiah Jackson digs in now. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. That is the inning. Top of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. That's back there. Out of here. He wastes no time on this one, and we're level. It's 2-2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. And that one hammered. Way back there, it's got a chance. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And it's gone. It deflected off of him and over for a home run. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 3-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Fouled off left side. Going 2 now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
No outs. Runner on second. Base hit center field. Here comes Pajes around third. The relay to the plate in there safely.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
Go
to second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Freddie. Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second. Swing and a foul straight back. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Holiday for 1. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. Back now at Oriole Park, and now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. On the ground to first. Freeman steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Comes up empty. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Trying to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And the batter now, Kobe Mayo. Got it started a little too early, strike 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side, Kim. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Holiday.
On the ground right side. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Up the middle, Henderson gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 down, bases empty. Max Muncy at the dish. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-1. Up the middle. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Henderson getting to start at shortstop, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019.
That's a ball.
Up the middle, Kim whips it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
On the ground,
That's a foul ball.
And that's just foul. Pop foul out of play off to the right. got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, on to the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Late with the swing there.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. This one in the air, center field. O'Neill in position. And there's one down. Base hit, and that's going to get into the corner. And he'll reach second with one away.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Kim swings through it for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
So next, for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Goes down looking. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez settles under it. And there's one away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Base snack, center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Gone. He'll touch them all. And we're starting over.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
No, that's a ball.
Tied at 4. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. And he walked it.
Ball 4, take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap
Ball 1
will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one almost got him.
Ball.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Slice the other way and foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Eric Lauer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic
Ball.
bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Henderson up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Good
Ball
spot
2.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In the air to left center. Pajes on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-1.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Tied at 4. There's a line drive to left field. 1 away. Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 2. And it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And now the 0-1 comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. That's out number 2. Muncy digs in. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 on, 2 outs. And it's off the wall. Freeman in to score. The relay to second. Tag, and he's in there. In to score from first. 5-4 now as they take the lead. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball 2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at second. To third. Mayo. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in. Number 63 comes on now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big up.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back. On its way. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the deficit. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boyd. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's Pete Alonso.
No, that's a ball. Foul ball.
Foul ball. The 1-1. This one popped up right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Hit a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
1-1 now.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 7-6. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Ball, no.
In the air, out towards left center. Pajes takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
For the Orioles, center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Ball.
Will Klein gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep
Ball
the score
3.
right where it is. Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Kobe Mayo now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, no.
That missed by a lot. And now 3-0. A little out front there as he swings through it. O'Neill, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Back here in Baltimore. All set for the top. Sixth, Andy Poppett. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, number 66.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Waste no time there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man at second. Check swing, went around, and that is strike two. Line drive to short and caught. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Here's Ohtani, 1 for 3.
No.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
No.
He's just missing with some pitches that they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Holiday tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out, and that ends the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Jackson Holiday getting ready to hit. That one ran inside, almost got him. Hit hard but foul off to the left. That one blasted deep to right. That's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
That's a ball.
Foul ball there. Klein, the tall righty, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Next
Ball.
one misses. Ball 2.
Good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his
Ball
sights,
3.
pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the
2 down,
Orioles,
bases empty.
left fielder,
Taylor Ward, the next to hit.
Ward.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that. Struck him out swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. Top of inning number 7, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. That's back. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and we are all tied up.
Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Betts chasing that time.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
O'Neill on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now here is Kyle Tucker.
Right fielder Kyle Tucker.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. And he'll one. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. O'Neill makes his way towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Cowser gets under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Into center. And he dropped it. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Here comes Rutschman around third. The relay, safe at home, and the runner scores from second. 8-7, they take the lead. Now, Jeremiah Jackson. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Up next, boys. Right fielder,
Ball.
One out, the runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
Off the mark there. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
O'Neill swings through it for strike 1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit into center field. The throw in, and he's out.
Tag.
Fought off foul. 0-1. Betts tosses to first.
Out of there.
Third out. Back here in Baltimore, we're at the top of the 8th. Max Muncy digs in now. And there's a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 78, Yamir Cano.
To the right side. Throws to Henderson. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. 3 for 3, and he's come up with 3 doubles. Tap foul at the plate.
Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really...
And it gets by him.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to...
No one can get there. It falls in. Runner around third. 1 runs in. Here comes Pages around third. He'll score and then tie it. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Huge at bat to drive in two and get this thing tied again. Really important at bat coming up now.
Ohtani swings through it for strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
We got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Runner edges away at second. And that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. And the Dodgers even it up. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And it's second. And there's 2 away. Here's Mookie to hit. Base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. In there. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Slider right there. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom of the 8th. Jackson. So they turn to their closer, Tanner Scott.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
To the right side, and he can't come up with it. The underhand flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Ward in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th.
And he got him. We go to the 9th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Swings over the top of that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first? Nope, he held back. 1-2 here. On a line, base hit. And a man aboard.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Kittredge, in his 8th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. One out man at first. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Gets him to chase after that one. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ball 1, no strikes. Smith off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes.
And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Edgardo Henriquez take. Over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
On the ground to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
There's a line drive to left field. And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Fouled off. He was late. The Orioles with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. On a line. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back singles. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the air to left center. Pajes under it. And there's 2 down. Orioles down to their final out. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one fouled off. The Orioles with the winning run at the plate. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike. swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.